Tonight on the TV24 News, local NASA honoree, horse rider on Highway 78, Munford veterans, Blue Santa rides again. These stories and more, plus weather and sports.
It's now time for the TV24 News, presented to you by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden.
Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the TV24 News. I'm Courtney Lynham.
And I'm Shasta Jones. Here's the news for Monday, September 18th, 2023. During Fort McClellan Senior Living's Blast from the Past Day, September 14th, Charlie Medlin was recognized for his accomplishments while working at NASA. Charlie worked at NASA in the Quarantine Training Center in Houston, Texas, and was a support system for the astronauts while they were in quarantine before being sent up to space. John Glenn, David McDowell Brown, Stephen Kern Robinson, Steve Lindsay, Pedro DeCou, Mukai Chaiki are just a few he supported, along with many more astronauts in the Discovery mission flight. Here's a little bit from this special moment. Charlie Medlin received a Recognition of Service Award for the Project Apollo in 1968. It was the first manned exploration of the lunar surface.
All right, thank you for joining us. I'll go ahead and give you a brief outline of my dad's history with NASA. When I know I was a young man, I guess very young, about 6 years old, when he went to work for NASA.
For Charlie's dedicated service to the NASA team astronauts, he was given his first Apollo Achievement Award in 1969. This award was given for an appreciation of dedicated service to the nation as a member of the team that advanced the nation's capabilities in aeronautics and space and demonstrated them in many outstanding accomplishments, culminating in Apollo 11's successful achievement of man's first landing on the moon on July 20th, 1969.
I can't think of a better way to finish Bill Gregory, STS-67. That was moving for me because in the military, any job you have, government job, you have one official last act that you do. And that was Bill Gregory's last act to give my dad the Snoopy Award. And the thing that he took a picture of the road, and I ran across that this morning, there's so many boxes, honestly, I haven't went through yet.
The highest appreciation award NASA will give is the Silver Snoopy Award. It is also a special honor award given to NASA employees and contractors for outstanding achievements related to human flight safety or mission success. Charlie was awarded this in 1999.
Have no fear, Charlie Medlin is here.
If you are looking for dancing lessons as well, looks like Charlie may have that covered too. What phenomenal accomplishments Charlie has made, and it's great to have someone like him right here in our community. We also want to thank Roger Flint for filming and taking pictures of this event for us.
Were you one of the many driving down Highway 78 last week and noticed a gentleman riding a horse? We have heard that lots of you want to know what was going on. Here's the story of United States Marine Corps veteran Matt Perella and how he is riding his horse across country from Camp Pendleton, California to Camp Lejeune in North Carolina to raise awareness for veteran suicide and to help save lives of veterans, horses, and dogs by building a ranch to be a healing place for them all.
They're good boys. These boys saved my life. That's kind of the inspiration behind all this.
So what are you doing out here?
So my name is Matt Perella. I started riding last year, May 1st of 2022, to set a world record with these boys crossing the country fastest with a dog walking beside a horse. And also to raise awareness to build the Righteous Life Rescue Ranch. It all started when I went into the rabbit hole in 2020. The crash of my business during COVID put me in severe depression and anxiety. I built some PTSD up, and I was very, very suicidal. And Rafe, my service dog here, actually saved my life twice. The two times that I decided I want to put a bullet in my head, the moment that entered my mind, Rafe came over and jumped on top of me and would not let me up. So I knew there was a bigger picture for me, so there was something better out there than taking my life, and I had a lot of friends commit suicide from the military, from PTSD, so I wanted to do something that really was giving back to everybody, horses, dogs, because they saved my life, keep me sane, and also help veterans out there, because we're losing 21 veterans a day to suicide. So that's where the Righteous Life Rescue Ranch got put in my head. It's going to be in Asheville, North Carolina. We're going to rescue horses. We're going to rehabilitate them, or we're going to retire them to be in our sanctuary. And we have some very nice equine therapy programs designed. Also, we're going to rescue dogs like Rafe from death row. Rafe has over 30 bites on record. He was in a no-kill shelter, but he was biting everybody, so they moved him over to death row, and I begged them for him. And sure enough, he bit me after the first 2 hours of having him, but then he goes on to save my life, and now he's one of the sweetest dogs ever, and he just is absolutely incredible. So we're crossing the country raising awareness to build this ranch. We hope to open as soon as possible, but we're trying to get the big fish to donate. Buck here also, the beast that he is, he's about to set the new world record for being the fastest horse across the country. So really special journey. We couldn't have done it without the help of the citizens along the way. So we were riding through Oxford here, and we were riding right down the middle of the road, and we just see a bunch of cameras on us, and then we look over and we see a local channel. So I said, hey, I figured I'd go talk to them, and so that they could tell all the locals here who they're filming while they're running down the street. But if you want to look us up on Instagram, we're at the Three Amigos 2022. You can look up my name, Matt Perella, on Google. You'll see a bunch of new stuff about us. Or if you want to go see the ranch and see all the programs of what we're creating, it's therllrr.org. We are a 501c3 organization, so everything is donation based. It's tax-free exempt for the people that are donating. It's all designed to help veterans with PTSD. Anybody can come to the ranch and clear their mind, experience the horses, experience the land. But we have some really special programs designed for veterans with PTSD. We're going to rescue wild Mustangs. We're going to train them from the ground up to be excellent trail horses. And we're going to donate to veterans with PTSD for free, as well as the service dogs that we rescue from death row. We're going to train them to be service dogs, and they'll get donated to veterans with PTSD for free as well. But the ranch is all designed for mental health rehabilitation, not only for humans, but also dogs and horses. And it's just going to be a very, very special place to come, bring your soul down to a peaceful state, get rid of those demons, and hopefully everybody can live a righteous life together.
Ray, if you like, you're having fun. All right.
People responding? Yeah, we're getting great momentum. Just unfortunately, Asheville is very expensive.
You just never know what you might see on the highways today, but it's great when you do catch a glimpse of someone doing such wonderful things as Matt Perella.
This past weekend, the town of Mumford had a special day for its local Veterans Committee. A park is being built to honor the 428 U.S. military veterans known to hail from the Mumford area. Coosa Valley Electric Cooperative, in partnership with lending partner CoBank, along with Sparklight, helped to put a big smile on the local veterans' faces. CVEC General Manager John Cullimore, a U.S. Army veteran, said, "Without the bravery and dedication of the U.S. veteran, our nation would not exist, or would at least look drastically different. To help the citizens of Mumford honor those who sacrifice time away from their families, health, and even their lives is a worthy project. CVEC is proud to contribute to the creation of this park. Along with honoring veterans, there was some great food, cars, tractors, trucks, crafts, lots of great vendors, and a few surprises."
Well, we have a car show, we have food vendors, we have arts and crafts, we have the Coosa Valley Co-op here, and we have Sparklight here, and all this today is for to benefit our veterans, Mumford Veterans Park.
Well, we're here to support the town of Mumford, this great organization, this great event, and the Veterans Memorial that they're trying to get started here. Well, on behalf of Sparklight, we're very pleased to present you with a check for $1,000 to help jumpstart the Veterans Monument. And as I said earlier, we're encouraging every business in the area to step in and help support the cause.
Well, we thank you very much. Thank everyone who Sparklight. Yes, sir.
Thank you. We appreciate it so much, Mike.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Another $1,000. Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
The day didn't stop there for the Mumford veterans. And I'm Sammy Gallman with Coosa Valley Electric. Like to show up today, like to present you guys a check for $5,000 to go towards our Veterans Park here.
Awesome.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you very much.
Thank you. We're very fortunate that we were able to do this, and we hope it goes a long way and benefits our veterans.
It will go a long way.
Well, thank you,
We'll
sir. I
make good use
appreciate
of
what
it.
you're doing.
Okay.
Thank you, and Ms. Mayor, Town of Mumford. Thank y'all.
you. We appreciate it so much.
We'll be good stewards.
All right, thank you, sir.
Now let's meet some of the vendors and see what they have.
We're out here promoting our lemonade, different flavored lemonade with fresh fruit in it. Come and check out DJ's Lemonade.
We got blueberry, mango, strawberry, peach, and regular lemonade.
We also got roasted corn, the D&S roasted corn. We're from First Bank of Alabama. We're out here doing our community banking, getting to know our community a little better, giving out gifts. Come see us as First Bank of Alabama.
I make my own door hangers. I draw them, cut them, sand them, paint them, clear coat and everything. Make the bows. I make all the wreaths and the door hangers. I make handmade jewelry with real stones and crystals. Next week I will be at the Blackberry Farms alpaca.
Don't worry if you missed out this time. The City of Mumford is always planning great events, and they have a lot of good things coming up in the near future, so keep an eye out on their calendar. There was even icing on the cake for this event, or should I say bananas in the pudding. We will have this segment a little later in today's news because it will make you want to run out and get some yummy pudding.
This past weekend, the 4th annual Miss Bama Bell Scholarship Pageant was held in Pinson, Alabama at the Palmer Dell Homestead Community Center. Caitlin Funk, former Miss Oxford volunteer, competed for the title and scholarships. As always, she did not disappoint. Caitlin won overall best interview and overall photogenic. But she didn't just stop there. She took the second highest title in the 16 to 20 age group range, becoming the face of Miss Bama Bell. Congratulations, Caitlin Funk, on your wins and for being such a stellar example to young women everywhere. That's awesome. Congratulations. Yeah. And now I'm definitely wanting some banana pudding.
Oh yeah, it
and
looked
lemonade.
Amazing. Yeah,
Ooh.
The whole event looked amazing, and then let alone the great people we've got in this whole community and area that some of them just show up on our doorstep, and some of them we have to go out and find, but we've got some great people here.
Absolutely, so. We do.
But hey, we're going to go to a quick break. You're watching the TV 24 News presented by Team One Chevrolet of Gadsden.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team One Chevrolet. Team One Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team One Chevy in Gadsden.
Home of the best people, the best service, period.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your local bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We're on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. Stop being just another number at the big bank and start being a neighbor at Southern States Bank. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
There's a special place where overtime gives way to family time, where fast pace becomes a little slower lifestyle. At Campers Unlimited, we can help get you there, where your lake house, beach house, or tailgate headquarters can have the same address. We carry the top brands in America like Grand Design and Forest River. With a large selection, we're sure to have a floor plan that fits your needs. So when you're ready to disconnect in order to reconnect, take the easy drive to Campers Unlimited on Interstate 59 in Gadsden or shop us online at campersunlimited.net.
Second Chance, serving Calhoun, Cleburne, Etowah, and Talladega counties. Second Chance provides safe shelter and supportive services for domestic and dating violence victims and offers educational outreach to residents of the communities served, empowering victims in their recovery and the public towards intervention in these crimes. If you or someone you know is in an abusive relationship, please have them call and see if we can help. Thank you.
For all you kids out there, and adults too, Christmas is only about 3 months away. You may find it interesting to know Santa Claus doesn't always wear his red suit. He sometimes wears his blue suit when he rides with the Motorcycle Punishers Club, and to help out for a great cause to make sure kids all over will have a wonderful Christmas this year.
This is a Blue Santa ride. This ride is to help raise money for kids in this area around Montgomery that if they didn't have this, they would not have a Christmas. We help raise money so they can have a Christmas and be like anybody else. You don't want kids to go Christmas without presents. So we do this every year, and it's just really a lot of fun.
So what makes this bike special is it's really not just the bike. And now it comes out of all of our hearts, and we all put countless hours in it. But honestly, at the end of the day, the whole motorcycle is mainly about the children. So myself, and I know other parents have been there where we've had hard times, we bring everyone together. Of course, you get a chance to win the bike, but all that money goes back to the Blue Santa Fund, and we get to actually hand out with our Blue Santa presents to children. So, you know, that takes stress off of parents and stuff that are having hard times. Just to have something for your children and watching those beautiful smiles on Christmas morning is what makes it all for us.
Well, just seeing, number one, all our brothers here supporting such an amazing cause is just, you know, being great. Giving back to the community is everything that the Punishers stand for. So, you know, being here with the hundreds of us is just, you know, takes my breath away and everybody else's. So we're looking forward to today, the ride, and the fun tonight.
For me, it's living up to our motto of in service to others. We're here to support the Millbrook Police Department's Blue Santa project to help less fortunate kids through Christmas time, and to be able to do that and support this community and the support the community gives back to us means the world to us. Seeing everybody here today, as you look around and see the amount of brothers that are here to support this cause, that's the best part of it.
I think he nailed it perfectly. Just being around all my brothers and sisters from around the country to support this community and Millbrook Police Department, it doesn't get better than that.
The Punishers are an amazing motorcycle club, and they really do help out communities all over our country. But a lot of times they may do it quietly so that no one even knows it was them. So if you happen to see one of them out, wave at them and tell them thank you for all the good things they do to help those in need. And for all of those who were at Saturday's ride and may not have seen yourself, please keep an eye out tomorrow, as we will continue with more great footage and interviews from the ride.
Mayor Craig Ford and the City of Gadsden invite residents to attend a community planning meeting tomorrow, Tuesday, September 19th, as work continues on the Grow Gadsden Comprehensive Plan. Our kickoff meeting for the Grow Gadsden Plan was a success, but we are still looking for feedback from the community about what you want for the future of our city, said Gadsden Mayor Craig Ford. This plan will guide the city over the next several years or decades, so we need everyone to make sure their voice is heard before it is finalized. In addition to the interactive meeting, there will be refreshments, food trucks, door prizes for attendees, and supervised activities for children. The Grow Gadsden Comprehensive Plan is a long-range plan that addresses various issues, including land use, transportation, housing, recreation, economic development, and more. The meeting will be held from 5 o'clock p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at the East Gadsden Community Center located at 921 Wilson Avenue. To learn more about Grow Gadsden, visit www.growgadsden.com.
If there is one thing Alabamians do well, it is make yummy banana pudding. The town of Mumford had lots of friends come out this past Saturday to stake their claim to being some of those who make the most exceptional banana pudding. This past Saturday, the town of Mumford invited friends from all over to come walk the pudding path and sample yummy banana pudding at their first annual pudding cook-off.
It's very good. Very, very good. I'm glad I didn't eat much breakfast. They were good, and I love banana pudding.
We asked one of the competitors what makes his banana pudding so special.
I'd like to say it's because it's based on a Bananas Foster, so it's got a little, caramel and cinnamon thing going on with it.
So tell me, how confident are you that your banana pudding is the best one out here today and that you're going to be the one to take home the winning prize?
I'm feeling pretty confident today, thinking I have a good chance.
So is the prize a big golden banana, a medal, a plaque?
I hope so. I don't know what it is. It'd be great.
If your mouth is watering for some banana pudding right now, Councilman Garrison didn't want to leave you out.
That's good. Hey, you want to bite?
The town of Mumford has a great activity coordinator, Renee Stone, who has really been coming up with some very creative, fun events for the public to come out and enjoy. Be on the lookout for some of her next adventures for the town of Mumford.
The City of Oxford has released a road work notice. Construction crews began paving operations on Leon Smith Parkway last night. That will last approximately 3 weeks. This is part of the road widening project. All work will be performed overnight beginning at 9:00 p.m. and ending at 6:00 a.m. each day. The project limits are from Jimmy Hinton Drive to Choccolocca Park. Traffic lanes will remain open, but delays can be expected. The city thanks you for your patience and understanding during this work. Please plan accordingly and avoid this area if possible as Oxford continues to improve their great city. Well, yeah, all I can really think about is banana pudding.
Oh,
now.
I know. It looked so yummy. I'm
It did.
telling you, I think I probably gained a few pounds just looking. So.
Yeah, I can imagine. He had me at caramel. I don't know. I haven't tried that. So if you just want to bring by some banana pudding for us to try here at the station, we wouldn't mind it at all. Hey, we're going to go to a quick break, but coming up on the TV24 News, your local weather and sports.
Look at us in the ground!
I'm Dudley Miller and my wife Val, and this is the staff at Cremation Services. Together, we have over 100 years experience in funeral service. To me, career longevity is an indication of a person's ability to extend grace and compassion and deal with the family in an honest, trustworthy, and decent manner. We ask that you consider us at Cremation Services of East Alabama in your time of loss.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your local bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We're on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. Stop being just another number at the big bank and start being a neighbor at Southern States Bank. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Today's first look at weather is coming up here for you. We have got sunny to mostly sunny skies for this week with fall-like temps in the 80s. And tonight, it looks like it's going to be mostly clear skies with 58 degrees. And then coming up, we've got tomorrow, 84 degrees and sunny skies. And that looks like that's going to be it for today's weather. For sports, we've got two freshman cross-country runners that are in college now, both alumni from the Oxford Yellow Jackets. They did a great job this past Friday in Huntsville. Katie Coor led the University of Alabama Birmingham women with a personal best 5K time of 17 minutes, 52.10 seconds. At the Montevallo Falcon Classic on Friday night, Noah George had a first place time of 25 minutes, 4.71 seconds, leading the University of Alabama Huntsville men in the 8K run. The UAH men finished first place overall with 6 runners finishing in the top 8. Something way bigger than football and sports in general is going on at Auburn University. Last week, a church service was held and hundreds of students, athletes, and specifically football players gave their lives to Christ. They then took to a nearby lake where Coach Freeze, along with a local pastor, baptized all who wanted to start anew. This carried over to Saturday's game with the players taking time to pray on the field before the game. It is definitely showing that Coach Freeze not only cares about his players on the field, but also in their regular lives. Finally, rounding up sports from this weekend, it was Bristol, baby. The NASCAR Cup Series Bass Pro Shops night race took place with lots of action. Michael Buffer was on hand to give the command. Denny Hamlin grabbed his 51st career win, which puts him in the upper echelon of most winning drivers, but he has yet to claim the coveted title of NASCAR Cup champion. Could this be his year?
Field in the hands of the 20 of Christopher Bell. He gets into the gas. We're racing at Bristol. Denny Hamlin, the 42-year-old from Chesterfield, Virginia, has put together an amazing race. He's led 142 laps, and he wins the night race at Bristol.
Well, that's it for sports tonight. So we just want to remind you guys too, tune in just a little bit for Shop 24 tonight if you want some local discounts on some restaurants and things coming up. So
I got a little sneak peek and there's some really good deals.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, so definitely check it out.
But no banana pudding.
I didn't see banana pudding on there.
Maybe one of the restaurants has that as their dessert.
Oh yeah. I think we have to go for some banana pudding after this, Shasta.
Well, thank you all for watching the TV24 News presented by Team 1 Chevrolet of Gadsden. Signing off from Oxford, Alabama, we will see you here tomorrow.
The Coosa Valley, on the banks of the Coosa River in Gadsden, Alabama. Fishing, boating, and paddling, and home to Team 1 Chevrolet. Team 1 Chevy has been serving generations for years. Even the grandkids are grown. Come by and see why so many people come back to Team 1 Chevy in Gadsden.
Home of the best people, the best service, period.
Hello, I'm John Garlick, and I'm running for probate judge here in Calhoun County, and I'm asking for your vote. From accounting and finance to law enforcement and mental health, my education, training, and experience make me uniquely qualified to be your probate judge. Now, I've sworn an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the great state of Alabama, and I look forward to taking that oath again as your next probate judge. I'm John Garlick, and I'm asking for your vote.
Breast cancer. Those two words can change everything. Never Surrender is a local nonprofit that is dedicated to promoting the early detection of breast cancer by providing free mammograms to people that live in Etowah or Calhoun County, as well as providing financial or emotional support to anyone fighting breast cancer. If you or anyone you know needs a mammogram or support from Never Surrender, please call 211. You can also find us on Facebook and at www.neversurrenderbftc.org.